feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I pissed so my frustration, I was waiting to shine.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And this one is under.
Here we go, set, 8, read. Hey, let's go, snap.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's how we do, D.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fair.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Hey, Sam on. Fight.
Off the play fake. Clifford. Open man there is Malone. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and the Falcons pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's crashing. He's checking crack.
Back to throw. Clifford. A hit as he throws.
Quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Look, squeeze.
Check 4. Check 31. Slam.
Hit it.
To throw again. Clifford. That's caught. It's Malone. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On the ball. Go.
Off-play action. Clifford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
80 weapons. Check, check. Front now. Hard, hard.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check the backer, check the backer. Shift, watch the shift.
From the gun on third down. Clifford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Look at ready.
51, come on. I'm coming.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Kill. 8.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
8.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Tighten up.
Now Newton. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Buccaneers.
54 is Mike. Hey! Check. Watch 54. Get him. He's checking. Hey! Out. Big dash.
Come 8.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's easy work.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Buying time to his left. Get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Gun.
Mike 54. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
They fake the give. Newton. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I'm going to run you over. Mike, Mike, 5-4. You're right. Right there. 54, right there.
From the gun, here's Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. And Gay knocks this one through. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. It's a gain of 34. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Ready? 50, play. Go. Kill. Let's go. Get set. Ready?
On first down, Clifford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hey, lock it. Check 13. Leo. Hey, Zoo.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Clifford. That's complete. It's Bell. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Gun.
From the red zone now, Newton. Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. General West. Hey, Echo.
45 to Mike.
Look at me. Door, door.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Check, 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 check.
Check.
Fire.
Off the play fake. Clifford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Watch the edge.
Shoot.
from the gun, Clifford over the middle, complete. It's Malone. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
That's good.
Let's go. 8 reads.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check three, check three, check three. Check.
On second down, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check.
Bam, bam.
Watch the twist.
Hey, Sam on.
Shit. Hey.
Deep river, deep river.
To throw on third down, Clifford.
Check 52.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, it's Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. Newton on third down. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Austin Safarian Jenkins, 78 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Off play action. Clifford dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Go!
Banjo.
Get it!
Now Bell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might run.
And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week, it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey! 152. See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Off play action. Newton looking downfield for Godwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Hey! High 7! Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
It's gonna be a long day.
Throwing again. Clifford, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs.
Let's go, 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
20. Get wild. 20. Tight off. 8.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
He's telling right. He's telling right. 3 down. Check. Crunch. Gun. Check. Fresno.
Hey, switch gears. Check the backer. Shift. Watch the shift.
Great. 8. 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Steps away to his left. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. Here's Newton, eluding the pressure right. Well, he's going to go for it all. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin. It's now 4th down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
Oh, wide open, complete! And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion.